received your instructions in the dressing rooms. Just listen out for my instructions and let's have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves. Good luck.
So there is plenty of excitement in that ring ahead of this, our co-main event. Mia Motu is just delighted to be here, and she takes on Shannon O'Connell in a very intriguing female matchup. 8 2-minute rounds in this one. And as mentioned, Motu was meant to be fighting for 2 of the world titles against Ellie Scotney in the UK later this month. That fight fell over, so they made this one the next day. Straight through goes Motu, and working hard to the body and over the top as well. And she pushes forward, and she's strong, like you know, Jazzy.
Oh, yeah, you can definitely feel those body shots. That I know it personally. But, yeah, she's coming in hot. You can feel the energy. It's electric.
She is pushing forward, is Motu. And O'Connell has to give some back, and she does with a lovely left hook.
Absolutely no feeling out process whatsoever. The girls are just getting straight into it. Love to see it.
I think that's a big thing in female boxing. You know, we like to come out hard from that first round because we've only got the 2 minutes. So it's very fast-paced, but they're definitely setting it.
Yeah, well, no mucking around here. Motu's the one pushing forward, and Shannon O'Connell trying to pick her off with one shot at a time. She scored with a nice left hook, did O'Connell, and that right hand as well. But body shots galore and work over the top as well from Motu as O'Connell finds the body.
Keep adjusting, get that head movement. Get that head movement. That's it, girl. Keep going, keep going. Good.
Pressing forward and waiting to explode is Motu, but O'Connell, she leads the action. With her back against the rope, she fires that right hand.
You can hear the power in both the girls' punches.
As Motu just eases forward, tries to find that right hand. Body shots from O'Connell. And jabbing now O'Connell. Motu comes forward and throws out that left hook.
Centering. Box.
Accurate punching from O'Connell. Motu storming forward still. Good shots. Right hand got through.
Stop.
The heads came together, and we have a big cut up in the hair of Shannon O'Connell. So the heads came together hard, and there is a cut in the hairline. It's bleeding a lot. It's not in a bad spot, but plenty of blood as our doctor goes to have a look.
If you get a cut, that's where you want it.
So the heads came together as they met against the ropes, and obviously we will continue with the positioning of the cut, but it's going to play a part because it's bleeding profusely at this stage. And Motu will continue to storm forward as O'Connell finds a big shot and Motu comes back. Big shots from Mia Motu. O'Connell has to cover up here because Motu is pouring them in, and there's blood everywhere. Motu scored big with O'Connell against the ropes.
Step back, centering. Box.
And O'Connell,
Get the shoulders out.
with her face completely covered now in blood, is right up against it here because Mia Motu found her and found her big.
I think I wore a bit of that, Ben.
Welcome to commentary, Sam Goodman, who's worn white pants in a huge
rookie mistake.
Error.
Don't
and is now covered in blood. But look at that. Look at the damage she's taken. A clash of heads and an enormous cut. And then Motu, well, she saw the blood and she just stormed forward, and somehow Shannon O'Connell stayed up.
On the right. When she's on the ropes, what you're going to do, you hold her and you walk around to the middle.
That was a huge round from Mia Motu. That's exactly what you want to come to in a fight.
That's where the heads came together.
Can you do this? Tell me.
I think you could see the heads come together a little bit in this fight with how Shannon's moving and how Motu's pressing forward. I think you could really see a few clashes of heads in this fight.
Well, let's see how Shannon O'Connell has recovered, because she took enormous shots. She was up against the ropes. She couldn't cover up, and Motu just poured through with power. ranked #1 in the world. Motu said she wasn't looking past this fight with Shannon O'Connell, but clearly she wants to send a statement to the world champion, Ellie Scottney, who she was meant to face later this month and now hopes to face at some stage soon, and she is pouring forward again. O'Connell firing back and picking good shots, but there's a lot of power in what Motu is doing. There's another good shot. That right hand from Motu. O'Connell came back well. The blood continues to pour down the right side of O'Connell's face. And with a minute left in this round,
take a step back,
she'll be covered in it again soon. A bloody trans-Tasman battle we are seeing here between Motu and O'Connell. Good boxing too from O'Connell. She has to weather this storm, but what a storm it is.
Don't hold. Heads out.
Working on the inside is O'Connell. Motu comes back.
Step back, ladies. Step back.
Brutal stuff. Big right hand from Motu. O'Connell came straight back.
Don't drop the head.
Body shots too from Motu. O'Connell comes back with a shot on the inside. 1, 2, 3 and 4 from O'Connell.
Take a step back, ladies.
And Motu just eases full.
I don't think Shannon can look to move the whole fight. I think at times she's going to have to get a bit of respect herself.
Oh, that was
Big shots from Motu. 2 left hooks got through.
She needs to get some respect. She can't continue to back up and let Motu press forward like this. Otherwise, it's just going to be one-way traffic the whole time.
And especially with her hands down.
Well, this round has been going a long time. I don't know if our timekeeper has forgotten about the 2-minute rounds that we're meant to be fighting, but it goes on here between Motu and O'Connell in round 2.
You keep punching. She's not punching, you keep going.
Take a step back, ladies. Stop.
10 seconds left in whatever duration we've travelled here. Big shot from O'Connell. And another right hand. Blood all over the face of O'Connell again. Oh, look at that. She's a mess. There's shotgun Shannon O'Connell.
Okay, start holding. You walk around to your right, you understand? Walk around to your right when you're on the ropes, but I really don't want you on the ropes, but I know you.
And here's some of the action that we saw in that second round. What a mess, Jazzy.
Oh, this is a bloodbath. I definitely didn't expect this, but yeah, here we go. A lot of blood coming on the... everywhere. Don't even know where. Everywhere.
As long as it's not in this direction again, I'm happy. Watch the white pants.
Oh, a bloody mess of a fight. And working on that damage, the cut man for Shannon O'Connell is Mark Gambit. He was given the unenviable task of dealing with the Sebastian Fundora Tim Zoo bloodbath in Las Vegas.
Head those heads out. Heads out.
As Motu storms forward and throws shots. Again, they work on the inside.
Yeah, there was some little rapid shots there coming from Shannon. As good as landing.
1-2.
I like that a bit more from Shannon. Trying to get a bit more respect, not just moving the whole time.
1-2, and she works to the body with her left hand as well. Good boxing from Shannon O'Connell. She takes more shots over the top.
Stop.
Good shot from O'Connell, but Motu with the power in the right hand.
Keep the head up. You dig in. Box. They exchange jabs. Jabbing well, O'Connell. Coming back with her own left hand is Motu.
O'Connell boxing well, but now Motu corners are on the ropes. 1, 2, and 3, O'Connell.
Get on that jab, get on that jab.
Oh, beautiful jab.
Big shot again. Motu with that right hand. O'Connell,
Centering.
she came
Box.
straight back.
Watch those heads coming in.
Yeah, watch those heads, is the advice from the referee. They are slamming together, and there's already so much damage. Stop bleeding for now, though. Right hand and a big left hand too. Mia Motu. Big shots come back from O'Connell, but Motu's got her. Mia Motu goes to work on Shannon O'Connell with only seconds left in this round. A huge egg on the head of O'Connell to go with the cut, and she is being battered here by the Kiwi.
That was a lot of damage copped on O'Connell there.
And she stood up. What about the toughness of O'Connell to stand up to those shots? Have a look at that. The swelling. She has taken all sorts of damage here. And Gareth Williams in the corner of O'Connell have a decision to make here, because look at this. Look at those shots. Oh. That's incredible toughness.
She's showing a set of whiskers, that's for sure. And I'm really worried about that swelling on her forehead, though. It's not a good spot, and that's not going to be good for the fight going forward for Shannon O'Connell.
Yeah, this is no good for Shannon O'Connell.
Go blue.
She is boxing as well as she can, but she is just in there with someone who is so very strong.
Red, blue, here. Both of you come in. Both, heads up. Okay, step back.
Good luck with that, referee.
Time in. Box.
Time, round 4.
Here they go, and O'Connell, credit to her, straight on that jab. It's what she needs to do, but Motu is happy to walk through a few shots to give something big.
Shannon is one tough cookie. She is just coming forward with those shots.
Break. Stop.
Very impressive Motu's use of her hands defense when she's going forward. She's catching punches well and then firing straight shots back straight into Shannon. She's really having trouble seeing that straight right hand after she finishes catching a shot as well.
She's only been a pro for 4 years, Mia Motu. Oh, big shot there with the right hand from O'Connell. Her head slammed together again. She's tried so hard, is Shannon O'Connell. Found a perfect right hand there as Motu tried to find her, and Motu leaps out. Scored with a big right hand. There's the left hook as well. O'Connell against these ropes, where she's found herself in so much trouble in this fight.
Well, they've thrown the towel.
And they have stopped the fight.
They stopped the fight.
They've stopped the fight. Mia Motu gets her stoppage victory. The corner showed mercy on O'Connell, who was beaten and bloodied and bruised and swollen, but ultimately had to be pulled out. Wow. What a performance from Mia Motu. She walked through shots and delivered decisive blows, and well, they had to pull her out, Sam.
Absolutely. I think the swelling on her forehead was just, in the end, just way too much to continue. Those hematomas, they're not good for fighting. It's best to live to fight another day, I think.
Extraordinary stuff.
I'll
That
tell you
cut
what,
just...
I might have to invoice both girls for a new set of pants, but because half of it sprayed over here.
Yeah, there was blood absolutely everywhere, and when the heads came together, it just changed the complexion of what Shannon O'Connell was doing, and Mia Motu, she didn't need another invitation. She is brutal. What a performance from Mia Motu in a fight she took on 10 days' notice against a female boxing legend from this part of the world. And she loves it. smiled all the way to the ring and then got involved in a back and forth war, which she won brutally. And these are the highlights. What is it she does so well aside from be very strong, Motu?
She's definitely very, very strong, but I really like how she does use her hands to catch punches and then looks to fire back, and Shannon was having a real tough time reading that, I thought. So just, yeah, that use of mixing up her hands and that pressure and then looking to fire straight down the pipe, beautiful stuff to watch.
And credit to O'Connell taking this fight outside her weight division and on 10 days' notice. She's taken damage, but she's lost no admirers. That seems very uncomfortable, him just pushing into that swelling there, but
doesn't look nice at all. And she wanted to continue to, so like props to Shannon. She's as tough as they come, but I think that is for the best to call it a day.
Absolutely, and Motu was mentioned. She was meant to fight Ellie Scottney for the IBF and WBO world titles in Manchester on the 26th of October. Scottney pulled out of that fight with injury 10 days ago, so the next day this was put together. But Motu does want that shot. She is #1 with the IBF at super bantamweights, and she waits for her shot at the big belt. She's already got the IBO. She wants to fight for the major belts, the IBF and the WBO world titles, and after a performance like that, that's exactly what she deserves. An incredible boxing story and an amazing boxer to watch as well. Well, we've just seen all-out war, a bloody battle in our co-main events. Nightmare Motu defeats the tough Shannon O'Connell, and it's a win for the Kiwis. And they're involved, of course, in the next of our fights with Andre Mikhailovich. He's the challenger against the world champion Janibek Alimanova. That comes up next, but right now, here's our ring announcer, Stephen Payos, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to make this one official. The end comes at 1 minute and 6 seconds of round number 4. The red corner retiring their fighter, the victory, a TKO in favour of your winner. Blue corner, still undefeated, Nightmare Motu.
Well, it might not be the world.